Hi guys, today I'll be building the main menu from the World War Z game, which is a video of which you can see on the left. And we're going to use Fallout 4 menu background for that, which is what you can see on the right, just to spice things up. Let's create new package, wwz, and this is going to be our app name. The usual boilerplate code, which I ideally should have in a template somewhere, so I can reuse. That's not that much anyway, so hopefully it doesn't take away too much of your time. Let's start with a pane, so we can position our nodes the way we want them to. No, wait, it's that one. Go HD. We want an image from Fallout, which is that one. Actually, I'll just copy the entire thing. We might use their font as well. Loading. No, I don't want that. So we got background and we got the font that we can use. Right, let's load the background image first and then we'll go from there. Class get resource Fallout 4 underscore, I think that's what it was, the external form. And then image view, you probably can't see that actually. Should put this thing on the left, this thing on the right. There we go. It's probably better. Yeah, I'll do. That. No, I don't actually need this. Root, get children, add all, new image view, background image. And just in case I'm going to recompile this thing or rebuild, sometimes IntelliJ doesn't copy the resources and you get an error like this. Let's see, Fallout 4 underscore, oh, there's a T missing. Yeah, that's what we want, but we want to resize it. How can we resize this? The constructor allows us to do that. With height, okay. That keep ratio. No, don't keep the ratio. And I think there's one more for smoothness. Yeah. That'll load our thing. And there is. Okay, so we're going to do the menus, sorry, the menu items, and then I think that will be it, really. Everything else is pretty much kind of the same. Menu item, stack pane. Right, so each menu item is going to have a name, which is the thing that gets displayed, these things. Runnable action, it's the thing that you can run, piece of code that you run when it's clicked. And we need to figure out how to model all these things. This looks like a background, so let's go with the rectangle background. 250, 30 color. What color is this? it's kind of a gradient. Let's go with gradient. Linear gradient. And the gradient goes from, what's the constructor? Start x, start y. Start x is 0, start y is somewhere in the middle, and there, and there. And then it's proportional, so it's true. But what are the other things? Cycle method. I think this refers to we need to cycle again, but we don't. And then we set the colors. What are the colors? White, and then it goes to black. Color white, it's a bit transparent. And then we have, oh yeah, we also need to set the offset color black 3.5. See if this works. Set this as a gradient, and that's going to be the background. We also need our text. Text, new text, name. Right, so if it's selected, if it's hovered over, then you have color white, else it's grayish. So its fill property needs to be bound to bindings. Nope, not these bindings, the other ones. When hovered, then color white, else color gray. Something like that. And then text. Now I need some menu items. They're positioned vertically, so let's get our vertical box thing going. There isn't much space between them. Let's say there's 10 pixels between them. And then menu item, what is it? Code campaign. Campaign. And then the runnable, which is called when this button is pressed. Uh, 3, 4, 5. Multiplayer collection. Settings and quit. Typical things that you generally have. Quit is super easy to implement. It's platform.exit. I'm not actually going to implement these things because, you know, we're not building the game. And we need to add the blocks here. Oh, we need to position blocks. So translate X. I would say that's 50. You know, let's do this as 50 and 250. Yeah, that doesn't look great because I can't actually see the text. That's 1. 2, it fits in with the background. The background is too lit, I think. So we need to move. What if we move this thing over here? This is a bit kind of dark area, so that should work. Minus 300 and minus 300, something like that. No, this needs to have much bigger font so I can actually see it. Let's go with 22. Also, this doesn't work. Let's try darker, and then all is dark. That's better. So, well, for starters, I can actually see the text now. There's, I think, too much space in between. Maybe, so just reduce the space a little bit. And yeah, the thing it still kind of fades into the background, so we need some kind of a background in between kind of thing, a layer of some sort. Quit. Oh yeah, we haven't actually implemented this. Set on mouse clicked. Action run. As for the background thing, because this is a region, I think it is. Vertical box is a pane. Pane is a region. Yeah. That means we can set background. New background fill. Color black, but a little bit transparent, so 0.6 maybe. And then there are a few other things we need to pass in, which can be null as far as I can remember. Wait, is it this thing? There we go. This goes here. This goes here. Yeah, that'll do. That's better. We no longer get this background kind of effect, so we can actually see the text really clearly now. Maybe move this thing down there a little bit. Apart from that, what are the differences? Well, A, we need this line thing they've got here. Line, which is gray if not hovered, and it's red when we select the thing. It's also left aligned, so we need to fix that. How are we going to... Well, alignment is easy. It's set alignment, position center left. As for the line thingy, let's create another rectangle. 5 and 30, because it seems like the height of that line is the same as the height of the background. And then that line needs to be horizontally placed. There's quite a bit of space between them, between the line and the text. So it's a line and then text, and then that entire box goes in here. The box is also aligned to the left. Oh, the line is black. Yeah, so we need to change the color of that. To this thing. Is that right? Hover, then no, then red. Otherwise, it's gray. Yeah. Okay, nice. That's really cool. I don't get the click feedback yet, so we need to fix that. But at least when I hover over each item, I get the visual feedback that, and I know which item I'm selecting at the moment. Also, the line for the one that's selected is actually thicker, so we need to increase the width of that based on whether it's being hovered. Line width property, hover, then let's go 8. If not, then stick with 5, which is the original value. Oh, that's really great. Yeah, visual feedback is great. It really gives you the selected field. That's really nice. So I now need to fix the click feedback. So when I press, I need to update it, and I also need to update it when I release the mouse click. Well, when it's released, that's easy. We just set the fill to what it was, gradient. When it's clicked, just play the video a little bit to see what happens. It goes kind of all white almost. The entire thing becomes white. Set fill, color, white. Let's go with that. Yeah, that works. I think white is too overpowering, so we probably want to set to something like maybe a light gray, or I don't know. Light blue. I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, maybe not too bright. I guess it kind of works. Right, what's next? What else they got? Oh, they got an animation thing going. Like when the thing is... Yeah, the item which is currently selected, the thing that's being hovered on, there's an animation thing going. Right, I think there's a... Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for, actually. Fill transition. What does it take? Duration, shape, and the two colors. Duration, let's go with 1 second. Shape is background, and color is from gradient to something. From gradient to color white. Let's remember that. Right, is gradient not color? It's probably paint. Yeah, okay. How about we cheat a little bit and we introduce a new background on top of it. So if we rename this to background 0, that's the one that's going to have this nice little gradient thing going. But then on top of that, there's going to be another kind of almost like duplicate background with color black, but with quite a bit of transparency going on. And then use that to animate from this color to white, which is also 0.2. I'm sticking to low values because I think it's going to be quite salient, so to speak. Because many UI things, especially in modern UI, they're generally subtle. So we want to play only when this thing is happening, right? Add listener. Is hovering. So if is hovering, play from start. Stop, I think, and we need to reset the color just in case. Background 1, set fill, this. What else? One or reverse to be true, once it cycle counts, so it just keeps repeating over and over again. I don't think I've added this background, this new background, new layer. Yeah, it's subtle, but you can see it. Also, I think it's slow. The animation in the game is actually faster. It's quite a bit faster. So let's make it 0.33 and maybe a little bit more color, so we can, so it has a feel to it, because there's a line related to how subtle you can make it. If you make it too subtle, then the user won't even see the difference. Now this is too fast. 0.6. Yeah, that'll do. So the clicks work, the animation works. It tells you which one you're selecting. It's kind of offset a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that, because our this line thing width gets increased, so it kind of shows which one you're selecting. So I don't think the user will be confused. And then we can quit. Nice. I think that is it. The rest of the things you can just, add. The most tricky part usually is the menu items. And then once you figure them out, you can just start populating your menus as needed. Okay, so in this tutorial we've looked at, well, primarily at mouse event handlers and various bindings. I still want to do a separate tutorial on actual bindings, but I just keep using them because they're so useful. Alright, don't forget to vote on future videos, and thanks for watching.